So, One Piece episode 878 titled The Fifth Emperor. I don't know how many of you all read the manga for One Piece. Even if you do, hey. But for the ones who read the manga for One Piece, we had very, very high expectations for this episode, and it was a disappointment. That's the only word for this One Piece episode. It was a disappointment. Um, and here's how it was a disappointment. Now, the flashback, the 15 fucking minute, half of the episode, fucking 15, that shit was unnecessary. In the sense of, we've seen this flashback multiple times. Now, they could have done it and shortened it out and went on with their ways, but there's a whole arc coming up. A little arc, but a whole arc. From what I've heard, the Wano arc won't start until July. That just spells bad news for this next arc. Okay, one of the reasons why it took me so long to get back into One Piece was because of the multiple asinine flashbacks that they have. Literally, I watched the entire Dressrosa arc. Every episode had a couple minutes of flashback. Whether they were flashing back to something of the previous episode or something that happened like previously, every episode had a little bit of flashback. So it's kind of iffy about that. But this episode of One Piece in the actual manga, it's simple to the point. Here's the end of Whole Cake where everybody's on the sunny, and Luffy finds the raid suit in his pocket. Now, the little what Luffy and Chopper would look like in a raid suit, that was a good touch. I argue about that little filler, but that was a good touch. However, that was way too much time on that shit. It was a quick little discussion for Sanji. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with Germa or Vince Smoke. None of that shit. And then, the newspaper comes and Sanji gets his bounty. Vince Smoke Sanji, dead or alive. 330 million berries. Amazing. You're 10 above Zoro. Not for long. That was good. The part that we're pissed off about, not speak for self. The part that I was more disappointed about was I was hyped. I was hyped to see Luffy, and they just ended the episode with the only scene on the ship. So Toei really is milking that shit, and it spells bad news. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't like a lot of filler. It's bad news for the upcoming Reverie arc. One Piece episode 878 had hype. A lot of hype. Just for a bounty. Just for the reactions of a fifth emperor. And they didn't even just announced the shit. It's just, we're gonna milk this shit. So, hopefully things will get better, but like I said, since the Wano arc won't start until July, and the Reverie arc, I'm gonna milk that shit with a bunch of flashbacks and shit. Hopefully they don't, but this is Toei we're talking about, and but anyway, I just wanted to give a little review on 878. No, I'm not doing a whole review because honestly, there was not much to talk about in the episode. It was just a disappointment to me.